mirror decided it didn't want any of it. I mean, if somebody asks you to rev, you've got to rev, right? The kids asked for a rev, so I gave them a rev. Now everyone else is looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why was that guy revving like that? Yeah, you can tell everybody heard me revving because everyone's just looking at me like I'm crazy. Just do a little. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. Yeah. What is up, you magnificent people? How are we all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm out for another little ride after work. Ever since my mirrors disappeared, which I'm going to talk about how that happened, but ever since they disappeared, I never actually explained in detail how and why that happened. And then I made the video, the last video, about how much a CBR650R cost to own, and because I wanted that to be a bit more of a professional on topic video, I didn't really want to bother mention the mirrors in that video. So I'm sure a lot of you are just seeing the bike with no mirrors and wondering what happened. So this is just a bit of an update on what's been going on, and I will tell the story of the mirrors. So if you've been watching the channel, you will know it's no secret that, ouch, that hurt, ugh. You will know it's no secret that I haven't really had the best experience with those winglet mirrors, or blade stealth mirrors, whatever you want to call them, that I had on the bike. They looked amazing, but they were just a pain in the backside. And to be honest, I don't think those mirrors are actually bad. I think I just got sent a defective pair. This one over here was alright, other than just a few little things that annoyed me with it, but other than that, for the most part, it was okay. But yeah, the one on this side was a nightmare and a half. So even when I use Loctite, and I use a bunch of other adhesives, and I did everything I could to get that thing to stay in place, but it just did not want to, man. And eventually one day I was riding down the M11 on the way home from work, and it just went phew and just flew right off. And to be honest, the way it fell off, I could have actually stopped and got it. By that point I just had enough, and I was like, you know what, good riddance. I'm done with those mirrors. Which is a shame, because as I said, I don't actually think those mirrors are actually bad. Well, they're not that bad, and they looked amazing. I think I just got a dodgy one. I just sadly and unfortunately got a dodgy one, because from the day I got it, this side it tightened really well, fine, firm, solid, not a problem. But from when I was trying to tighten this one on this side, it wasn't going for it. Like, it wouldn't get as tight as this side would, and I already knew something felt a bit strange. So it was pretty much doomed from the beginning. So yeah, that's the story of what happened to my mirror. I even put, what was it, like silicone around the screw to make sure that that would harden and it would be kind of locked nice and tight. I tried a bunch of stuff, I really did. But alas, the wing mirror decided it didn't want any of it. I mean, if somebody asks you to rev, you've got to rev, right? The kids asked for a rev, so I gave them a rev. Now everyone else is looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why was that guy revving like that? Yeah, they don't understand. But you know, we bikers, we understand. If the people ask for a rev, you gotta give them a rev, man. Yeah, you can tell everybody heard me revving because everyone's just looking at me like I'm crazy. So yeah, so that is why you see no mirrors on the bike. Now when the mirror first flew off, obviously, I hope I should hold on to the bike when I'm going over bumps. When the mirrors first flew off, obviously this one was still on, so it looks really stupid. So as soon as I got home, I just took this one off as well. And when I took both mirrors off, well, when I took the last mirror off and there were no mirrors on the bike, at first I was disgusted by what the bike looked like. It looked so ugly with no mirrors. At first it did, I should say. At first the bike looked so ugly with no mirrors and I hated it. But I'm going to like it. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm liking the no mirrors look now. It's kind of sleek, you know. It's kind of, I like it, you know. I know some mirrors make the bike look cooler, and obviously safety reasons it's good to have mirrors, but I'm enjoying having no mirrors. And I don't mean having no mirrors up here, but mirrors on. No, I'm just happy I have no mirrors at all. I like the no mirrors look. Now for those of you who are getting upset hearing me say that, don't worry, I'm gonna get mirrors. I'm getting mirrors. I will put some bloody mirrors on the bloody bike. I'm getting mirrors, so don't stress. But I'm enjoying the no mirror look for now. So actually what I should do, I should probably pull up somewhere and show you what the bike looks like with no mirrors. I mean, I'm sure you've seen a 650R with no mirrors before, and you're seeing it right now, but I mean, I'm gonna go to the front and show you what it looks like from the front. Alright, there she is. Let me turn off the indicator. There she is, without mirrors. So you can imagine if I was to put something here or here, you know, you can get something to like block out these little bits so it's nice and smooth and matches the bike. And you know, you can kind of imagine that would look kind of fire, you know, like no mirrors, looks a lot more sporty. I don't know. I like the no mirrors look. But as I said, I'm just temporarily enjoying it while it lasts, because I'm going to put mirrors on the bike. I think it looks slick. But yeah, so I don't know what type of mirrors I'm going to get. But actually, that's where you guys come in, because I'm going to get you guys to help me decide what mirrors I should get next. So that's what I'm going to talk about next. There's people here and there's houses here. I wanted to give y'all a little stand-up rev, but I don't want to piss people off. We can piss people off a little bit, why not? Just do a little. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. Yeah. That will piss people off. Now we piss people off and now we run. My biker brothers. So yeah, you guys, some of you have already recommended some mirrors that I should get or that I should look at to help me decide what I'm going to get next. But I'm going to open the floor to all of you. So if any of you have any mirrors that you want to suggest, that you want to recommend, and this isn't one of those things where I already know what mirrors I'm going to get, but I'm just pretending that I'm going to listen to your advice. I actually am. I'm going to get mirrors that you guys tell me. So how I'm going to... I just completely messed up that downshift. I have no idea where I am. This is quite a nice road actually. But back to what I was saying. So you guys list a bunch of mirrors that you want me to get, your favorite mirrors for this bike. You can link them down below, or just tell me what they're called and I'll look for them. And I'll look through all of them, as much of them as I can. Well, I'll probably look through all of them. I don't get that many comments anyway. And my favorite ones, I'll pick like my top 4, top 3, and then I'll probably do a community post on YouTube, and I'll put up a poll that you can vote which one I should get. So I'll pick the top 3 that I like, make a poll, put it on YouTube. You guys can vote for your favorite one, and then the mirrors that get the most votes I'm gonna put onto my bike. So you guys could be trolls and just recommend that I get the exact same mirrors again. I would actually do it. I mean, if that's the one that wins, that's the one that wins. And you could also be trolls because you could recommend me some stupidly expensive mirrors, and I guess I would have to buy them. So yeah, don't recommend anything too crazy expensive. But I'm just kidding. But I will try. I will actually buy whatever you guys suggest. So, and don't suggest anything stupidly ugly either. No ugly mirrors. Because if it's stupidly ugly, I'm not getting it. And no, to anybody asking, I'm not putting the stock mirrors back on. Like, I'm not putting back on the stock mirrors. I have the stock mirrors. They're still at home. Ugh, that was a disgusting gear change. I've still got the stock mirrors. They're at home, but I'm not putting them on. I'm not putting those things back on. Those big Mickey Mouse ear looking things, no. I mean, they're fine. They're not the worst mirrors. I mean, they're fine, but after going to smaller mirrors, I don't want to go back to those. Also, one other thing I want to add. Now, this might be common sense to a lot of you. Maybe, I'm sure you guys already knew this, and I did know this in the back of my head, but I never really thought about it until I had no mirrors. You don't realize how much the mirrors prevent air or wind from getting onto your body or into your face. Like, the mirrors actually are designed really well, and they actually do a good job of pushing the air around you, which I knew, but I didn't know, you know? Like, since I have no mirrors on the bike, it's like the wind on my face is like twice as worse. It's like so bad. So yeah, in case any of you guys are looking to follow in my horrible footsteps and get rid of your mirrors, just expect to get a lot more wind on your face and your chest and your head. Because yeah, turns out the mirrors, even the little stealth mirrors I had, they do a good job of deflecting the wind, or at least diverting it away from your body. Why every time I film a video I have no petrol? Like the fuel gauge is always on like 1 or empty. So that's all I wanted to say about the mirrors. Just a little update about how they fell off and why they fell off. And yeah, as I said, I'm looking to you guys to help me get some more. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that in my next video I'm actually gonna do something very different and interesting, something I've actually wanted to do for a while actually, and that is I want to recommend some other YouTube channels for you to watch. Not that I don't enjoy when you guys watch me, I like when you watch me very much. Please keep watching me, thank you for watching me. But I've seen some other CBR650R channels out there. I mean, there's loads of other channels about this bike, but yeah, there's been a few new ones. A few of them I've spoken to in the comments and on messages and stuff, and I think they're really cool, and I think you guys would enjoy watching them as well. And I don't have that much of an audience, I don't have that big of an audience, so I don't know if a shout out from me will do much, but I would like to shout out a few other channels and a few other Instagram accounts and, you know, stuff like that in my next video. I'm just gonna do a few shout outs. So yeah, look forward to seeing that in the next video. I'll be recommending you some other people's to watch. That way, if I take 100 years to upload, at least you know you've got a few other places to get content to satisfy your hunger for CBR650R content. So stay tuned and look forward to that. And this is something that I intend to do going forward. You know, if I see a channel that I think is cool, especially about this bike, yeah man, I'm looking to do more shout outs and things like that in the future. So yeah, but other than that, I'm pretty much done for this video. Who knows, maybe I'll keep the camera on and just have a fun ride home, and I'll leave that footage in the video for you peeps to enjoy. Oh, I can feel the heat on my legs from the engine, and it's pretty hot. Of course it's hot, it's heat. Oh, it's not like it's going to be cold. Why did I say that? That was pretty much pointless. Alright, the question is, do I put fuel in the bike? Or do I be lazy, go home, wake up early tomorrow morning, inevitably get ready for work late, so I won't have time to fill the bike up tomorrow before work, and then risk riding all the way to work with 1 bar of fuel? I'm genuinely thinking about this. Trust me, I've done this before. Like, I don't know. I'm so lazy. Make your predictions now. Prediction. Am I gonna get fuel? Am I not gonna get fuel? What do you think I'm gonna do? Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Hello. That's better. That's more of a downshift, a rev match. That's what I tried to do back there, and it just fizzled out. It just didn't happen. You don't know how tempting it is, like every time I do a stupid rider error like that, to cut it out of the video. Here's one I did earlier. I'll put it back in the video. I was gonna cut it out, but you know what? Here, I'll show it to you. It was this. I'm honest to a fault. Oh, it just occurred to me, this must sound horrible because I've got no mirrors. So the wind is going to be a bit worse. You see guys, I'm responsible. I'm filling up the bike, so if you predicted that I was gonna get fuel, you win. You were right. Look at me, I'm so responsible. I mean guys, show me a more responsible motor vlogger than me, right? Like, when have I ever been irresponsible? Anyway, ow, that actually hurt. Goodbye fam, catch you in the next one.